Hello everyone, welcome back to Simulated Heaven. I wanted to say first of all, Happy New Year, Happy 2017. I found this really cool little alpha. This is a free to try out alpha that I found on itch.io. Um, I'll put a link in the description. Is it called itch.io? Something like that. It's a weird name, but anyway, I'm actually finding that this is a good website, like to find these kind of fun alphas and stuff. Anyway, so I found this game. It's free. It's very early. Obviously, I would imagine that the people that make this game are releasing it for free at the beginning to help them to get feedback and stuff like that. But I have to say, I think that the potential in this game is really awesome. Okay, so it's called Hotel Tycoon, and I really like the way the game works. I mean, it's very early, and at the beginning, it kind of took me a bit of time, like to work everything out exactly. But like once you work everything out, it is actually kind of cool, I have to say. Um, right, so we have got our hotel area here. Let's zoom out so you can see. Now, when I first started, I thought this here was a window, but it's not a window. This is like when you order some kind of goods, this is where they are. This is where they. It's a bit like a delivery area, holding area, something like that. But you can actually make a another area inside your hotel for you to then um, like store it in your hotel and everything. This is very early, so lots of the things on here are not really um, labeled, right? If we go into the build mode, like there's stuff in here. I mean, obviously that's obvious, right? But there's stuff in here that is not always like labeled exactly. So some of the things it's a little bit unclear what they are. But you kind of work out through trial and error. And like I said many times, this game is very early. And for how early it is, I have to say, I think this game has got a lot of potential. It's pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to start a little room over here. We're going to like zoom over here. Now I'm assuming that I don't need to put any of the walls like this way. You know what? I might just have them there just to make sure that that there's not a problem with that. Let's just be 100% sure. So we're going to make a nice little room here, like so. We need a bit of a gap there for the door, obviously. Let's kind of go like this. Is that big enough? I think that should be just about big enough. It's kind of hard at first to work out the scale, but hey. Now, for some reason, it's not allowing me to stick a wall right next to here. So I assume that means that I don't need to put a wall there. Okay, so now let's start furnishing our lovely new room. Now, I'm going to have to think where to put the bathroom. Anyway, I suppose what we should do is we should kind of work out maybe the bathroom as you walk in. Oh, no, hang on. Maybe the bathroom is over here in the corner. How about that? Yeah, we're going to do that. Let's just kind of leave it like that for now because I'm not entirely sure how large the bathroom stuff is going to be. Okay, so let's put a bed, as you do. Oh yeah, I think we're going to have a lot of room here. Okay, fabulous. We're going to put a bed. Where are we going to put the bed? Let's just put a bed. No, that's right by the door. You don't really want a bed right by the door, really, do you, if you can help it? Let's rotate so we can see this a bit better. Here we go. So let's put a bed here. We're going to put another bed there. 2 beds. I think that you only need 1 bed, but I think it's going to look nicer with two beds. So you can rotate stuff by pressing R. Okay, so let's put in a lovely shower, a toilet. We can even add a towel rack like that. We need a sink. Let's put our sink over here maybe. Yeah, we'll put the sink there. Anything else we need? I think that's that for the bathroom. I do think so. So we're gonna see. I suppose we could just go like that maybe. Yeah, we'll just go like that. Whoopsie, not like that. Like that. Okay, so there's our bathroom. Lovely jubbly. In the room, we need to put all this other stuff, I think. So this is a fridge, a mini fridge, and again, it did actually take me a little bit of time to work this out exactly. Let's put the mini fridge in the corner of the room, maybe like that. Then we need a bedstand thingamajiggy. Let's put the bedstand like that next to the bed. We need furniture. Is that everything that we need? I think it might be actually. We can still have some kind of decoration. We do need a door, funnily enough. That would be very helpful. Now, is there a doorknob on both sides? Yes, there is. Let's do that then. Yeah, we got a door. That always helps. Let's put some lighting. I do quite like the lighting. See, it looks pretty cool, doesn't it, when you add lights? Put one of those in there. There we go. Look at our room. It's looking great, isn't it? I don't want to spend like loads of money because oh, I think we need a bin though. I think everyone needs a bin. Let's put in a bin. Let's put a bin like yeah, it's not ideal, is it? You know, obviously this game is very early, like I said, but I do really like the idea of the game, and even though it's very, very basic at the moment, I still find that I enjoy playing around with it, and it really seems like the whole idea has got a lot of potential in my mind anyway. Right, oh hang on, flooring. We definitely need to add some flooring. So we're going to put a nice black and white flooring in the bathroom, hopefully. Hopefully. I seem to remember it's not clear sometimes with the flooring, but yeah, there we go. You just basically click and hope that it works out as you expected. Look at that carpet, green carpet. No, surely not. Oh, actually, the grey and white carpet doesn't look too bad. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, obviously, I can imagine in the future, when the game is more developed, that they'll add more, you know, more and more options. And I can just see that I would spend a long, long time, like, decorating a hotel room, you know. Sad, but true. Yeah. Right, so I want to make a reception area. So we're gonna wall off. Why did it not let me? There you go. Right, we're gonna make ourselves a corridor here, and then we're gonna have a door there. So we go like this. Oopsie, go like this. 3, 4. This is gonna be what is the basis of the reception area. I'll leave that just in case. I'm not entirely sure how it works in terms of the doors and everything, if you know what I mean. So I'm just going to leave some things there that I assume are going to be doors. Right, so let's put some furniture in here. So this is obviously the administration area. So we need a lobby desk thingamajiggy. So we're going to put in maybe 2 desks. There you go, for the reception, and of course we want it looking nice. How about some nice, what kind of flooring in the reception? I imagine it would have to be something that looks really like crappy, right? I mean, it is the reception area, so there we go. Loving it. Okay. A little bit too blue, but never mind. Haha. Right, so then we're going to add in some decoration, as you do. Oh, I know it isn't actually Christmas anymore, but I want to put up some Christmas stuff still. Because why not? Yeah, there you go. It still looks nice, even though it's not Christmas anymore. I can do what I want. Yeah, it's my hotel. Right, let's put that there. There we go, loving it. Oh, and of course we need some lighting in here, otherwise, you know, everyone's gonna like kick off. Where should we put one in that? Oh, hang on. Why didn't that work? There we go. Okay, maybe like a lamp in the corner just to make sure it's not too dark. Why didn't that work? Hang on. There we go. I'm sure that's going to be way too bright now. Anyway, okay, so yeah, there you go. A lovely looking reception area. Right, so I'm going to press M for the management thing. Now, it actually took me a while for me to work out how this works. But if you click on rooms and I add a room, and you see that I have room number 1. Oh, I think I need to put on a label. So let's quickly stick a label on here so that we know that we've got everything we need. Furniture, rooms, this thing here is a label. Because obviously every room is going to need a label. So if I zoom in there, you can now see it says room 0, but in a minute it's going to be room 1. So it says the room needs a bed. So I believe that so we click on furniture and then we click on the bed, you see, and then it says that it has a bed. So it's an interesting way of doing it, but I suppose in the future it means that you can actually make any like a room and the game is still able to recognize it. Okay, so it says that we need a shower, a toilet, so I'm just basically clicking on everything and I still have a thing in my hand, a label in my hand, lol. A fridge, yes. A towel, we've got a towel, we definitely have a towel. A nightstand, yes, we have a nightstand over here. A label, we definitely have a label. There we go. A light, we've got loads of lights. And a bin and a sink. So look, there you go, and you can see that everything is there now. So that means that this room is now active. So we go back. So room 1, the price is €402. Whoa, an expensive hotel. It says that the room is available and the mini fridge needs drinks. Hopefully we'll sort that out later. We have got a door, right? Yeah. Let's go back. Okay, cool. So that's the management thing. Now let's go back into the build mode, because we still... Oh, actually, I need to have some flooring in the corridor, right? What kind of flooring? How about this kind of grey? I know it looks a bit grey, but never mind. Yeah, there you go. It could be worse. It still looks alright though, actually. Right, so let's go back to structures. Now we need to make a cleaning area. Well, basically a kitchen, a restaurant. That is what we need to make now. So kind of coming off of this main area, let's just go like this. And we're going to make this the restaurant, as you do. It's going to be like an open plan restaurant. How about that? Yeah. I don't know. It should be fine, right? For fun. Right, so furniture, restaurant. So we don't actually want all the cooking stuff in here. We just want the serving station, which is a lot larger than I can remember it being. Oh well. Let's put the serving station over here. like that. Let's put 2 just because we can. And I believe that this looks like a table, but yeah, that's kind of a bit of a guess, but that's fine. There we go, four tables in our weird restaurant. That's fine. And then the actual area where they're going to do the cooking obviously is not going to be there, so we're going to, maybe we need to fill that in. No, it's okay, we don't need to fill that in. So we're going to just make ourselves a little area for cooking over here. I suppose it can be fairly open, because you know these days that's quite trendy, isn't it? Like have an open kitchen, so everyone they can see the what exactly is going on in the kitchen, even though it's a bit of a weird kitchen, but that's fine. Okay, now we need to make a storage area, so I suppose let's extend this. Whoopsie, I didn't mean to do that. I believe I can just use this thing here. It looks like a hammer. There we go. We get rid of that. Nice and easy. Right, so we're going to just make a little storage area like so. Let's put a door on there. Where were the doors again? Is it here? Yeah, for some reason it's under decoration. I don't know why, but that's fine. Right, so we're going to have a door on there, and then inside here we need stuff for cleaning. What was that under? Administration. Whoopsie. So let's put one of these cleaning things. Let's put one in there. I suppose, I wonder if we can also have this as our store area. Let's see. I can't remember where. For some reason this is under decoration, but this one is actually like the storage stuff. Actually, maybe that's not enough, is it? Anyway, let's just shall we do that or not? No. If we're going to do this, let's try and do it properly. So where would be a good place for storage? Again, I suppose in like a central location. If this is supposedly our like entrance thing, yeah, this is not going to be like the best in terms of design, but hey, that's fine. This is quite a rough attempt, isn't it? Okay, so you know what? I'm just going to really make this open. I don't know if that affects anything, but we're just going to make that open just because we can. So, these things here, like I said, are for the delivery. So I'm going to add quite a lot of these so that I know that we're not going to run out. Actually, 4 is enough for now. That's because I don't want to like run out of money. Now, I think from what I can remember... Oh, I need to put a light here, don't I? Oh dear. Oh, there you go. So we got a light in the restaurant. It's maybe slightly dark, but never mind. Let's put some lights. Is it going to let me? There you go. Put some lights around. Okay, so I think this is the basic stuff that we need in our hotel. So I believe, flooring. I just need to quickly... Let's have some wood flooring in the restaurant. It's a very weird looking restaurant, but anyway, it'll do for now. And then I suppose a nice white tile in the kitchen area would look pretty alright, wouldn't it? So let's do that. I need to finish off, I believe this is what I used in the corridor, so let's finish off the corridor. I mean, it's going to look a bit weird because I've not really fleshed it all out, but it's fine. This is just me playing around. Let's just... I'm not quite sure if I'm supposed to put a wall right here at the edge. I don't know, but let's see what happens when we open the hotel. I mean, right now it's a bit weird when you hire people. So let's go here. Now you hire everyone from here, so you just have to like click on the people thing. It's a little bit kind of confusing who is who if if you get if you get my drift. Like there's a green, like I can kind of work out the yellow one I think is about food. So if I click that one time, we hire one person, look, and they're going to head over to the kitchen. Yay. So that's right. I believe the orange one is the front desk. Is that right? Let's hire one person. Yes, it is. So after a while, like you kind of learn, like what everyone is for, but the icons are not very clear. But it's like I said at the beginning, it's a very early game, so yeah, that's fine. Okay, the garbage or the rubbish bin is obviously for a cleaner, so let's hire one cleaner. Where's our cleaner? I thought I just hired a cleaner. That's weird. Didn't I just hire a cleaner? Why are there... Oh, is that a cleaner just hanging out there? Anyway, maybe he doesn't realise that's where... Why have I got these... Oh dear. Why have I got random labels everywhere? I think I must have accidentally done that. Whoops. Let's get rid of all these random labels. Ignore that. That was a bit of a mess up, but that's fine. We're just playing around. And we're kind of running out of money, so let's hope that we get a customer soon. Right, so, yes, let's go back into the management thing. So, we need to hire the green one. What's the green one for? I assume that must be something about the room cleaning, maybe? I don't know. This guy, I think, is... Oh, yeah. So he's a worker, so I don't know why he's just hanging out here. Where's the other worker? Maybe that one is a guy that is supposed to, like, move stuff around in the hotel. I don't know. Anyway, so I just hired a couple of people and they, for some reason, haven't appeared. But hopefully when I add the supplies, they will appear. So you can see that we can have food, cleaner things, and drinks. So let's get one of each, like so. And as you can see, they instantly populate here. And you can see we've got food. No, hang on. So, oh yeah, there's one thing that's a bit annoying is you need to like close the labels. Oh, and that's really cool. The guy just ran over. Oh, did he actually go into the room? I thought he put stuff. Yeah, you see, look, 5 of 10. So he's actually stocked the room, the fridge, with drinks. Awesome. Okay, so now we can officially open our hotel. Now, of course, if you were going to really play this game really, then you would obviously like make a load of rooms and everything. Like, I am not going to do that. This is more like a demo of the game and how it works. So we don't have a lot of money now, 813 euros, but after this guy has stayed a night, he should have to pay 400, right? Now, I don't see a way for me to fast forward, so I assume that the time is going quite fast. You can see that this guy is like helping to stack everything in our storage area. So I think you can see that the game is working pretty well, and hopefully from this video you can also see that I think it'll be a really fun game, like to spend a few hours in. I mean, it's free. Okay, it's early and it doesn't have everything in it that I think it's going to have in it eventually, but it's still, the concept of the game I think is really fun. You can see that the ideas already in the game seem to be working really well. It is just a matter of time for them to add more stuff. Now, I think that the people that stay in your hotel, they just kind of spawn here. So, like I said earlier, I don't really know if I'm supposed to put the walls all the way along here. I don't really know, but it's the kind of thing you'll learn as you play around more. Did we earn any money? Our money is going down. I suppose, obviously, it's like I said. I mean, if I was to have more rooms in here, then I'd obviously earn more. This is, a demo. Okay, guys, so like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the descriptions if you guys also want to try out this game, this alpha game, for free. Then if you have a look in the description, and I will put a link. And if you have any specific questions or anything that you would like to say about this game, please leave a comment in the comment section below. So thank you for watching this video, and as always, I will see you in the next one.